So let's see this delicious ambadi chi bhaji with a special lasun tadka or fodni, and this goes amazingly well with bhakri. So first I have soaked 2 tablespoons of peanuts for 30 minutes in water and 2 tablespoons of chana dal. Now this ambadi or gongura leaves, they come like this. Now oil your hands while you pluck out the leaves. We're only going to be using the leaves of this ambadi bhaji. So I'm using about 1 bunch, and this is only available in the monsoons. So, you must get your hands on it now and make it. It's really delicious. It has a very distinct and unique taste. Now, I'm going to soak this in water, to which I've added about a tablespoon of salt for at least 10 to 15 minutes. After 10 to 15 minutes, take a sieve and just lift the leaves and put them into the sieve. Don't pour the water along with the leaves into the sieve, because again, all the mud and the dirt will come back into the leaves. So you have to lift the leaves and put it into a sieve. Always do this with any kind of leafy vegetable. Just a small tip here, like methi, coriander, because you will see there's so much of muddy water and mud sediment that settles down. So again, I'm going to rinse this in the water again 3 to 4 times, really giving it a good thorough wash. This is very important, friends. And you will see the amount of mud that is there, in all of these leafy vegetables, especially in the monsoon season. But always, soak your leafy vegetables in water to which salt has been added for 10 to 15 minutes and then rinse it in this manner thoroughly. So now our leaves are nice and washed and clean. So I'm going to transfer them to my pressure pan. You can also make it in a pressure cooker. I'm going to add about 1 cup of water, and we're going to pressure cook this for 1 whistle on high and then simmer, that is, cook it on a low flame for 10 minutes. Then let the pressure cooker, cool down completely after, the simmering of 10 minutes. So now you can see the first whistle. I'm going to bring it on a low flame and we're going to let it simmer for 10 minutes. After that, the pressure cooker has cooled completely. I'm going to open up the pressure pan and you will see how the leaves have changed from a light green color to this very dark color. So I'm going to transfer this to to another pot or another vessel, and I'm going to use a wooden whisk and I'm just going to mash it down and whisk it to a very smooth consistency. We want to break down the leaves and make it very smooth and into this thick kind of a soupy kind of consistency, so it's easier to eat. This is a very, very delicious recipe. You must get your hands on this and try it out if you've never eaten this before. So this is what we're looking for. Just mashed up the leaves really well. So now in the same pressure pan, I've given it a thorough wash and wiped it well. I'm going to add 1.5 tablespoons of oil. Once the oil is really nice and hot, now here I'm going to drain off all the water from the peanuts and the chana dal because we're going to add it to this fodni. So once the oil is nice and hot, I'm going to add half a teaspoon of mustard seeds. Let the mustard seeds splutter. Then we're going to add half a teaspoon of cumin seeds or jeera, followed by half a teaspoon of asafoetida or hinga and half a teaspoon of haldi powder or turmeric powder. Now I'm going to add the peanuts, which was soaking for an hour or for 30 minutes or so. You can keep it for longer too. Add that and add the chana dal. Now give all of this a nice mix. Fry them a little bit in this lovely tadka. The reason we're putting it back into the pressure pan is we have to cook the dal and the peanuts. Now we're going to add this mashed up ambadi. Look at the consistency. This is what we're looking for. Add that and give it a thorough mix. Now we just have to add a few more ingredients. So first I'm going to add just half a cup of. Now I'm just going to add half a cup of water. We don't want a very runny consistency. Mix it in well. Now we're going to add half a teaspoon of red chili powder, 1 teaspoon of Goda masala or Kala masala. I'll leave a link of how I prepare this at home. You can also buy this store-bought one. Now I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of jaggery or gur. And I'm going to mix everything really well together. So this is a kind of a sweet, spicy, sour. It has all the different tastes. Now I'm just going to add some salt to taste. Always add less salt initially. You can always add salt later. Mix everything well. And now we're going to close this cooker or the pressure pan and again cook it for 1 whistle on high, and this time simmer it for 5 minutes only. Because we have to cook the dal and the peanuts, otherwise the peanuts will taste very raw and crunchy. We want them to be nice and soft. So while that is happening, we're going to prepare this beautiful tadka of fodni. So I'm going to heat 3 tablespoons of oil in this small pan or cudler. Now here I've thinly sliced about 20 cloves of garlic. So we want them to be in thin slices like this for this recipe. And then we also are going to be using about 3 Kashmiri dried chilies, which I've washed well, patted dry and cut into small pieces like this. So these 2 things are going to be added to the fodni along with some cumin and hing. So once the oil is nice and hot, I'm going to add 1/4 teaspoon of jeera or cumin seeds and 1/4 teaspoon of hing or asafoetida. Then I'm going to add all of these sliced up lasun or garlic. We're going to fry the garlic a little bit. Sorry, my camera went out of focus. And then I'm going to add the chopped up red chilies or broken red chilies. And we're going to fry this till this entire fodni becomes nice and crispy. There it is, back in focus. And there want it to be nice and crispy. You want the chilies to be crispy and you want the garlic to be nice and crispy, because that really elevates the taste of this ambadichi bhaji. So it's going to look like this. You can turn off the heat and look at this. Crispy garlic and red chilies. So now we're going to open up our pressure pan once it has cooled down completely, and our lovely ambadichi bhaji is all ready. You don't have to add anything more. We're just going to serve it. And this goes best with bhakri. I leave a link to my different types of bhakris that I prepare. I prepare rice bhakri, rice flour bhakri, I prepare a natsini bhakri, jowar bhakri, and sometimes a mixed millet bhakri. I'll leave a link to all of that. You can also have this with some lovely steamed rice, or you can have it with puris or chapatis as well. And now we're going to put this beautiful fodni all over the ambadichi bhaji. And when you eat this, it has a very distinct flavor, and the crunch of this garlic and chili just elevates the dish. So please try out this recipe, guys, and leave your feedback in the comment section below. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and do share my recipes with family and friends. I hope you liked today's recipe as well as today's video, and if you would like to see more videos like this, then don't forget to leave this video a big thumbs up. Also, by clicking the thumbs up icon. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and become a part of Akshata's recipes. Once you have subscribed, there is a small little bell icon that will pop up, so just click on that. That way, whenever I put up a new recipe or a new video, you get a message for the same. So on that note, I'll say bye, and I'll catch you in my next video sooner than you think. This is Akshata saying bye, take care, stay healthy, stay fit, be kind and loving to one another. So till we meet again, bye.